Okay, so way to get things going, Clay. You're epic and cool as always. Thank you, Clay. Love you, buddy. Thank you for the round of applause, everyone. Oh Christ. Okay, today very straightforward. First off, camera angle different, lighting different, everything different. Me is B, creating a environment that we can do this a little bit more long term, and I did that by putting a stand over here where my camera can sit and just making everything look better. So other than that, I believe successfully switched the audio around to being great and good. I said that on the other stream that I only did for about like probably about an hour. But anyway, point being that I am getting ready to get us into Observer System Redux play. And then once we beat Observer, which is either going to happen today or sometime in the near future, next thing we're moving on to is either going to be... I've got a few different options here. In fact, actually, I need to write them all down here. So I'm going to write down... all the thing with my sugars. It's going to be Cyberpunk 2077 is one option. But what is the other one called? It's called... all right. Beyond a Steel Sky. Have no clue what this game is, but it was on sale for like, I don't know, $10, and it got good, decent enough reviews. So I was like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. We ball. We ballin'. We ballin'. We ball. As some would say, we ball. We ball. Like a person would say. So, yeah. This is so fucking stupid. All right. And then mutation. Okay. Then we got Mirror's Edge as a option, and then I also, because I've been watching a lot of Harry Potter recently, Hogwarts Legacy, and I also have, if we ever wanted to, I do have pretty much every Harry Potter game on console, so I can always, if I try and set that up, which I've been able to in the past, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to do it with the current setup, like right here, because right here, the current setup, I don't have enough plugs for. I might have to adjust where everything is in the room currently, which would be a pain in the ass because this mic stand is sitting on a thing to make sure that... Anyway, point being, it would be a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's not inconceivable to get that done if I just like dangle a piece of whatever the fuck out somewhere or something. So in theory, I'm just gonna put that on as hello. Oh, that's Observer. Jesus. In the background, Observer System Redux is playing. Oh my god, I almost shit my pants. Oh my lordy Lucretia. I genuinely almost shit my pants because Observer System Redux, the audio was coming out of the background. Oh, fuck. HP console games. And along with that, I can also do Mass Effect 2, and that I can actually do really easily because it's the console for that one's right behind me. So I don't even need to pass through like to be operating properly. I can just play the game through the visual that's provided to me by OBS, which means that I'm actually going to be able to see everything while I'm playing the OBS through the OBS link, which is, fantastic. Mm. Speaking of fantastic, this is hot cocoa. I'm trying to like tilt it so you can see, but that's not how liquid works. Mm. God damn. Okay, so we've got options here. We've got Cyberpunk 2077, Beyond a Steeled Sky, Anno Mutanenum, or whatever the fuck that is, Mirror's Edge, Hogwarts Legacy, console games, blah 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 blue. Hold on, I need to deal with the audio again on this because holy fuck, that is brutal audio. When it's at its loudest, that genuinely was like absolutely insane to listen to. So we are adjusting that one more time. Okay, and I should probably explain that. Is that the one? Hold on. There we go. Game capture. Game captured. There we go. Yeah, you can hear it. It's not insane, but I'm thinking I brought that all the way up because that makes a little bit more sense in terms of background noise. Maybe bring this down to -5 decibels or something. God, I hate that noise. I hate these noises so fucking much, man. Okay, I also need to fix my audio again because holy shit, that is really annoying in the backdrop. Hold on, I'm gonna have to. I really hate doing this. Close, not that one. Filters, and I'm gonna have to go with this thing, which goes in right there. And it is going to be that, which goes down to like there, maybe? Right there. Okay. That's the problem is that what it does. So this noise suppression stuff, any of these noise suppression softwares do some weird shit. And if you don't hear the difference in my voice just in turning on and off that noise suppression, it's brutal, man. Filters. Actually, the gain should be post noise suppression. So there we go. That's a little bit better. But if I just like flick this, wow, there's the static in the background, but my voice sounds a little bit more reasonable. But then as I turn that on, you can hear like some of my weird, it sounds like my voice is being disfigured by an audio software of some kind. And that's because it is. Wouldn't you know it? It genuinely is. It's like, don't get me wrong. I'm never one to shit on audio just because it's audio or anything, but sometimes this stuff really gets fucking weird, dude. Okay. I need to finish off this list. There was another one that I had in mind in terms of games that we could move on to after this. Let me just double check here. Because I have a lot of games. I have a metric fuck ton of stuff. that I could always push us through to. I mean, there's Starfield even, if we ever wanted to go back to that, which I say go back to. It wouldn't really be going back to, but Starfield kind of sucks, so I can see why we wouldn't go back if we, didn't want to or anything. So it's not the end of the world if we don't go back to it. So I'll keep that in mind going forward. Let's see. Let us see. Okay. We could play a couple of multiplayer horror games at some point too, or just normal games. I love Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs is a very good game. We can do Stellaris, Civ 5, so some strategy games, real time or otherwise. That would be a bit rough because I don't know. The best way to describe that is that would like. The best way I could describe that is that would be like, I don't know, very, this is what we're doing now kind of thing. And I don't know if we want to do that. Oh, by the way, if it's not clear right now, my voice does have a plugin dealt with it right now. It's technically being reverbed in various ways. If it doesn't sound obvious right now, like I can turn that down and then I can turn it way up and go, wow. It's because of singing. It's literally a singing thing because I was singing earlier just as practice. Again, the last time that I was saying anything about this, it's going to be a rough couple of months when I start these singing streams because, like, I don't know, I'll give you an example right now. Creep. Let's do a little bit of a creep right now. I've got a little bit of an echo going on, so I can do it. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eyes. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. Oh, you're so special. But I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, I don't belong here. No, she's running out the door. She's running out. She run, 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 run. You know, like it's just not gonna be great. I don't think. Not to mention, I mean, even now the audio is just all over the place. Every time I open this up, the audio is all over the place. Like right now, it is really wanting to bounce, and I have no clue why. You know, I'm trying to keep this between 9 and 15, the way that I've been told, with a little bit of peaking here and there. But depending on where I am situation to the mic, I could be here, and then you're not hearing anything. Here, and then you're hearing, it's quiet. Here, in which case you're hearing a decent mic level. But even then, it's based around the way that I'm talking. So if all of a sudden I decide to talk a little bit louder, then I'm peaking. Or if I decide to talk a little louder, I could talk a little louder and then just be further away from the microphone. But the problem with that is that then as it winds down, when I'm talking this way, it doesn't, it's just EQ settings are a big pain in the ass. So, point being, you guys are getting a version of EQ'd mic of Clay Bartlemy, but probably not the best EQ'd version. If you're catching my meaning, sir. So, yeah. Anyway, point being, I'm gonna make a wheel spin or something about what game we want to do next. So again, Cyberpunk 2077 is on my mind, but I may do Hogwarts Legacy or the Harry Potter consoles or these three games that I got on like super duper sale or something. The Beyond a Steel Sky, Anno Mutationum or whatever, and Mirror's Edge. You know, it just depends. Let me turn that back. Actually, let me go vocal booth. There we go. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to turn vocal booth pretty far up because this is just like putting up a if I was in a vocal booth effect on. So it's arguably one of the better effects you can have on your voice at all. So I will have this effect on my voice. Cool. Anyway, time to observer system redux, I think. It's been long enough since I've been here for 17 minutes already, doing nothing but telling you future stream plans and other shit like that. Oh. Really what it comes down to is I'm just trying to say I'm trying to get into the hang of actually streaming a little bit better, so that way when the time comes to be editing clips together and doing stuff like that for the videos I'm going to be publishing out, that it all feels good and proper and the way that it should be. So yeah, anyway, because the plan is to stream 3 or 4 times a week, even when school starts. Which, by the way, that reminds me, I ended the school the stream yesterday because I got a concerning letter from my school talking about SAP, and because of my tumor last semester, I missed quite a few school days right near the end of the semester, and I have showcased to them multiple times that I missed these because I had a tumor in my neck, you know? Logical tumor, neck tumor, logical. But they seem to not want to care or give a fuck about that, so I had to double up on pieces of information there just to make sure that everybody was aware. Hey, this is not just me. I wasn't just skipping class or some shit. You know, it was genuinely I had a problem that was not getting solved and needed to be solved. So, you know, it's like, come on, dudes. Stop, like, trying to punish me for keeping track of my health, dude. Like, what the fuck, man? Seriously. Anyway, I sent off that proof yesterday. I'm going to call them tomorrow about it just to, like, double check and make sure, hey, you're not, like, gonna fuck me over and remove my scholarship stuff, because I will not be able to continue going to school if that's the case. You know? Because if that happens, then I'm dropping out. Like, I can't. I'm dropping out for the semester, and I'm going to try and come back in the fall. Which sucks, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
All right, let's get into this. I've yapped your ear off long enough. I have yapped too much. I need to stop myself sometimes. So hold on, just double checking that. Yes, okay, good. Observer system redux. Okay. Yeah, and the going nuts thing up there. Okay, it saved us just about at the perfect spot, so let us enter into said building. Said bizarrity, so that I can get murdered by thing. Okay, I'm still in someone's mind, aren't I? Yeah, I am, aren't I? Alright. It got too quiet, too. Oh, I hate this. I hate how quiet it is. I hate how quiet this is. Fuck off. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Actually, I'm gonna double check to see if I need the noise suppressor on, because this is more annoying than I think it would be just to hear the volume being the way that it is. Is this? Hello? 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 La 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 la. It's pretty rough, but I'd rather have the noise suppressor off than deal with that like electronic-y sound at the back end of my voice. So that's what we're doing. We're doing this now. Sorry if you can't deal with it, but I can't deal with the other option. No, hate that. Excuse me?
Good evening, sir. Welcome to the Sanctuary Salon. Please state your full name.
Daniel Lazarski.
Identity confirmed. Subscription status active. Thank you, Mr. Lazarski. Your capsule is ready.
I have no fucking clue what this is about. Yep. No, that's fucked. Spooky, scary shit? Okay. Can't open up any of my observer abilities, so I'm just gonna go to the big red tree. This bodes well. Trees on fire, or looking like they're on fire, and a cable tree. It's not even a real tree. Fun times. This is not gonna end well, is it? No, it's not. Hey, son.
Yes. I know it's hard to believe after all you've seen, but I need you to trust me on this. We don't have much time.
What about the body I found?
It's complicated. What you found wasn't me. Not anymore. But I'm here right now, and I need your help.
If you're my son, prove it.
How would I do that?
Just try. Tell me something
I was a child, he would sometimes wake me up before dawn. We'd go down to the river and watch the sunrise together, hoping for that smog to clear just enough that we could see the mountains. And it never happened. Of course.
But we kept trying, didn't we? You were hiding here in the stacks.
Yes. When they terminated my project, I hid where they wouldn't look for me. In time, I found people who were willing to help me. I managed to retrieve most of my data and carry on with my research.
Helena saved your research and smuggled it out of Cairo.
Yeah. So we got her killed.
Yes, and Amir too.
It wasn't a part of the plan, but I had to. The project was too important, Dad.
What about the surgeon? What was his angle?
Yeah, Jack. He admired what I was trying to accomplish. Actually, I think he wanted to be me.
I still don't see how the splicer fits into all this.
He doesn't. That's why we didn't see him coming. He was an unforeseen factor. A convenient tool.
What were you working on?
Imagine if all your thoughts, your memories, everything that defines you could be transferred into a digital realm, to exist long past your physical body. Beyond limitations. Beyond sickness and death.
Beyond being human. Just to keep existing. Sounds like a living nightmare.
You haven't changed, have you? I knew you wouldn't understand. But you will. Soon. I promise.
When did you become this digital ghost?
When the splicer came for me, I had to improvise. Managed to get out before it was too late, hoping they couldn't follow me into the web.
But they could.
They came after me with a virus, a hunter-killer algorithm. It's eating through my defenses. If they break down, I'll be gone for good.
How can we stop it?
We can't. Tried masking my signature, but it was too late. If I could bust out of the building's internal network, I might be able to outrun it.
So we need to lift the damn lockdown.
The source of the signal is well protected. It's like the mother of all firewalls. Which leaves us only one option.
A manual override.
That's where you come in.
Where does the signal come from?
I couldn't pinpoint the exact location, but I've narrowed it down. Seems to have originated in the adjoining building.
The high rise?
Yeah, I think it's the epicenter of all this madness. Signal appears to be coming from the upper levels. And Dad? Watch your step. Chiron still has control over that place. And you.
Not anymore.
Yeah, that's what you think. The more you struggle, the harder they try and get into your head.
Oh, this just keeps getting better.
Darkest before dawn. Which reminds me, once you get out, follow the light.
Okay. What? Okay. Alrighty, dude. No. Alright, this sucks. Oh. Gotta go the other way. Oopsie poopsies. Well, not that way either. I get it. We're supposed to go this direction. kind of horseshit, though. You know, his son's kind of a psycho. I'm not gonna lie. Really lost the plot. No. No. Hey, boy. What am I supposed to do here, bud? Please don't let this be another one of those fucking... How many times do you have to figure out what's going on type things? That's really not good. Oh. This door is open. Would you look at that? Okay. What the fuck? What? What even is this? God, the silence is so much more disconcerting. Still access to nothing.
It really is the fucking phage. Okay? You've been exposed anyway. Keep it together.
Is someone out there? Help me, please.
What's going on here? Why are you people in capsules?
They've locked us in. Those bastards. We're not even sick. Let us out.
How do I open the capsule?
I think there's a control room nearby. Just follow the light.
I'll do what I can.
If you can't help me, please. My son is still out there. His father has gone insane, delirious. I'm afraid he might do something to our boy. You can't let that happen.
If I can find him, I'll get him out.
Thank you. You've always been such a good boy.
What did you say?
Well, I hate that. Okay. Another phage victim.
I want this entire floor purged.
Sir, some of the patients are still symptom-free.
For now, we need to cut our losses. I'm not losing all my subjects out of some misguided sense of empathy.
Christ. See, it's getting very, very hard to tell what's real and what's, like, his mind. Oh, I hate this so much. Sorry, I'm so fucking tense. Yeah, fuck this shit. Okay, we are taking a break for a second because holy shit, I can't even deal with this right now because I need to piss really bad. And I'm about to piss myself. I'll be back in a minute. Gotta go take a piss. Take a piss, yeah.
Alright, I'm back. I returned. This clusterfuck is starting again. God damn. Ugh. And my audio. God, my audio is so fucking bad. Shit. Whatever. Alright. Nope. Nope. Alright. Fuck you, dude. Okay. Another little alcove. Yep, it's coming from that way. Okay. Fuck. Whoa. At least these things are very easy to travel through. Okay. Okay. I think we may be encroaching out of the harsh territory. Okay. I hate this. The fuck? Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 not looking behind me. Nope, not even in the slightest. Oh, I hated that. Hated that. Ugh. I can't tell what's real anymore. Okay. Good to know there's still collectibles. Fuck you all. Only to find out the fucking true ending is you have to gather all the fucking collectibles. That would be the kind of horse shit that they end up doing. Hold on. Is my... Yeah. My synchronization is really low.
Strain level decreased.
That's why my character was like shaking profusely or something. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hate that. It's too quiet now. Something's gonna happen. Something spooky's gonna happen. Yep. I hate this. God, I hate this so much. Fuck you, you dumb bitch. Please don't kill me, you fucking assholes. Yep, now there's meat everywhere. Where am I even supposed to be going? I guessed over the meat mound. Didn't think that that meat mound was traversable because it was a big meat mound. But evidently... I'm just going to pretend like my shitty audio is a video effect specifically to make it seem like this is a VHS tape. So...
Yeah, look at that meat. It's telling me the way. Hello, meat mound. That couldn't have been a game over, right? That was intentional. Yeah.
There must have been a misunderstanding. I was told you decided not to undergo the augmentation procedure.
Yes.
Just to be clear, you do realize that that drastically decreases your chances of recovery?
I made my decision. Thank you.
Honey, I'm proud of you. You can do this. I know you can. I'll be there for you.
You owe me this much. Promise me you'll take care of him. Whatever it takes.
That night you and me argued, after you left, Mom was very sad. I asked her what was wrong and she said the doctors could cure her, but she wasn't sure if she wanted them to.
It's not that simple. What the doctors wanted to do, there was a heavy price to be paid. She wouldn't be herself. She wouldn't be your mom anymore.
That's not what I'm asking. I want to know, did Mom decide for herself? Did she really want this?
Of course she did. Your mother believed she was strong enough to beat this thing on her own. I did too.
But she wasn't. I just wanted her to be alright. Why didn't you save her?
It should have been you.
I'm sorry. That was. It should have been you. It's fucking such a childish thing to build your entire fucking life around. I'm sorry. This is starting to get into territory where I feel like bullying this game a little bit now.
There's barely anything left of him. Can he hear us?
Yes, but he's very weak. Please, make this brief.
Dad, it's pretty bad. They need to replace a few parts. Don't. Oh. Whoa. Easy there. Listen. This. Spend the rest of your life in a fucking jar. Think of your kid. Who's gonna take care of him? What is it, Dan? Whatever.
30 cc's of cortisone stat. I need any non-medical staff out.
Hang in there, buddy. They're gonna fix you up real good.
I've been a spider this entire time. I mean, clearly I'm the fucking piece of hardware. That much is becoming painfully obvious, but I also love...
You don't even see it.
I thought I was right. Didn't know any better.
Still on principle when it was hurt. But when it comes to saving yourself, you're pragmatic all of a sudden?
I had to take care of you. I made a promise.
Oh, he's the monster. Do I understand? I understand that you're being a little bitch who doesn't respect the thought process that he would sacrifice his own will of not being a fucking monster to protect you and care for you. This guy's a fucking asshole. I'm not going that way. You can fuck right off. Go to the light, dude. Nope. He said, go to the light, and I'm not going the direction he fucking wants me to. God damn it. Well, I'm going the direction he wants me to, because fuck free will and choice. I'm gonna become the tentacle monster. Hello, me. Or my son, possibly. You're an asshole and you're a murderer. Even though you did objectively the ethical thing by respecting her wishes. Which, by the way, were clearly her wishes. I don't know. I think his son's an idiot. Hello, large head version of me. Are you gonna swallow me? Is this what's gonna happen? You're gonna eat me or something? Can we not? Can we not do this weird shit?
Adam, what the hell is this?
Cora, you made your way here. Now let me in.
Let you in? What about the lockdown? The virus?
The virus will get to me no matter what. Here, or out in the web. It's only a matter of time.
You need a place to hide.
I need a host. A unique specimen. Detached from the web at large.
The lockdown was just an excuse to get me. Why lie?
What else could I do? They had you so looped in your repressed memories, I had to break you out somehow. Now that you're finally free, we can beat this thing.
A host? I guess that's supposed to be me.
Yes. The observer's mind is isolated, detached from the grid. It's the only place where I can hide. Fortress that the virus won't be able to penetrate.
Let's say I let you in. Then what?
Oh, it's amazing. Our minds will merge.
Merge?
Yeah. It might sound weird, but our minds kind of hook up. We plug into each other.
Sorry, you lost me.
You are losing it. Your sanity's hanging by a thread, Dad. But I can help you regain control of your senses. We can help each other.
There must be another way.
There isn't. It's up to you. Save us both? Or leave me to die and go on with this fever dream of existence. Either way, since tonight, I'm growing weaker by the second. Soon, we won't be able to maintain a connection.
What the fuck? Don't plug into the tentacle monster. The fuck?
You killed yourself.
Iteration.
Iteration? Then what are you? Which one? Killed him. Real Adam.
Real Adam. He killed dozens. Iteration after iteration, laid to waste in pursuit of his grand design. Why should one more make a difference?
You're fucking unreal. He was my son.
I am your son. So what if he had the real body? You're clinging to a version of me that hated you. As if that was all that made him. Me. Your son.
Why did you kill him?
I had no choice. Kill or be killed.
The virus. Adam said it was.
Oh.
Think about how dangerous you are.
Maybe he realized he had succeeded. He created a superior version of himself. And it terrified him.
The splicer was breathing down my neck. You sent him. Appreciate it.
He was never supposed to go after you. The drugs, the paranoia took over. After that, he went full on feral.
The mind is not a toy.
Ironic. Coming from an observer.
Why did the others have to die?
I couldn't let any word of this reach Kylo. It would stop at nothing to track me down.
Way to cover your ass.
Give me what you want.
Oh my god.
They would claim this gift for themselves. I want to share it with the world. I regret what I had to do, but it was necessary evil.
So what the hell makes you better?
I was driven by hatred, obsessed with the idea of not becoming you. I never came to understand. But I did.
Just help me out, man. You're losing me.
Well, thanks for not your dad. Your choices, your mistakes, they were all unavoidable. You can't blame us for what we are.
I'm tired. Let's get this over with.
Very well. If you think you're ready to make your choice. Let your son die? Or will you save him?
Okay. Alright. Fuck. This. I knew that this choice was gonna come up, and, God. Fuck. On principle, there's so many complicated thought processes here. Oh, fuck. Because he promised he would take care of him, but they both would argue that this is not Adam anymore. They'd both argue that. Both the mom and him. This isn't Adam. He murdered Adam. Embrace Adam or reject Adam. This is implying... Okay, this is implying that this is Adam. Which, to be fair, there's an argument. But here's the thing. A copy of you is not immediately you if it's not a perfect copy. And this is not the fucking thing. Are you kidding me? He's got tentacles coming out of his fucking digital head, and he murdered himself. The real version of Adam tried to kill this version of him because he deemed it a failure, and this one killed him before he got the chance to. This is not that hard to like. This is not Adam. Oh fuck. But then the argument comes, is he the one that like is making me go crazy, or is it because clearly he has like some self-preservation instinct that is fucking unreal right now? Like, he's gonna take me over either way. I think my logic would dictate that that's the case anyway. So we've got, God, fucking embrace Adam or reject Adam.
What the fuck? Ah. And here's the thing. You have to think under the game's confines. You know what I mean? Because under my confines, I am not embracing tentacle monster version of my mutilated son that killed him, that got killed by this version of him because this version of him is a fucking psycho. I would click reject Adam. But his dad? I don't know. He already compromised his morals once in order to live on to take care of Adam. But this isn't Adam. This isn't Adam. I don't... Fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. I know that this is cheating, but I just have to see what one is considered the good ending. Stone, Redux, embrace or reject Adam. Yeah, no, I'm rejecting him. Okay. I just got a rundown that was basically like, okay, this is what this one would be, is you're integrating with them, and this is what this one would be. I just needed to confirm that's what it was. I will say I did not get spoiled as to like what the ending will be if I click one or the other. However, I am personally of the thought process that what I'm about to choose is correct.
My son is gone. I'm not sure anymore who or what you are, but you will pay for what you did.
That's disappointing. I was hoping we could do this the easy way.
Yep, he's gonna turn on me.
Since you failed to see reason, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to insist.
And what? Break into my brain?
What do you think I've been doing for the past hour? I've been chipping away at you ever since you got into that capsule.
You're breaking my heart, asshole.
No, Dad. Just your mind. I didn't want to do this, but you gave me no choice. I want to live.
Forever and a day. Go to hell.
After you.
I regret it must end this way. You see, without a willing host, I need to force you out. Fortunately, I have found a better place for you. Sorry, Dad.
Am I gonna take control of this man? I just go into Janice's body? Is what's about to happen?
Sorry, Janice. No other way.
Yep. Yep, I'm Janice. That's why everything looks so bleak now, is because I'm using his mods and he doesn't have the ability to go into observer mode because he's not an observer.
The lockdown has now been lifted. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yep, okay. Okay.
Wait, checking. I think
God damn. Okay. Much more bleak than I thought it was going to end up being, but I do believe, okay, I do believe that in like fusing with Adam would have not been a good the correct choice. It's not Adam anymore. It's not Adam. You know, if Soma has taught me anything, it's that they're not us. You know, like the you know, it's always stuck with me at the end of Soma, and we're probably gonna play Soma at some point, which reminds me I actually have to add that to the list of future games. Soma ends with a character. There's I'm not gonna spoil everything, but somebody says, "We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us." And that is probably the most influential aspect of that game that stuck with me. They're not us. They're not us. Copies are not us. Okay? They're versions of us, which is worse in some pretty fundamental ways. Wow. That was a pretty good cyberpunk story. I'm not gonna lie. That was really good. Wow. It wasn't the best cyberpunk story I've ever played. Again, that's Soma. Soma is number 1 on my list of all-time favorite games. But if I were to make a list, this is pretty up there of games, because I've had several lists before of a number of games. This is pretty up there. There's a couple moments where it felt like it was gonna lean in a kind of stupid direction, and I was very worried about that. But it inevitably fell in a direction that's interesting to me. Wow. Wow. This was a sleeper. I've been sitting on this game for like 2 years now. Because I knew about it. Like, not anything about it, except that it existed. And I've owned it since No Time to Die. Or, not No Time to Die. Whatever that one cyberpunk game is that's very, very, very linear. That game came out, which, by the way, not a very good one. That one is. I probably won't play that on stream. I might play it on stream just to showcase how bad they can get. But holy wow. Okay. I was closer to the end than I thought I was. But, yeah. Wow. That was good. That was good. Okay. The next on the list, I'm gonna find out Observer System Redux. Wow. Is the definitive form of the idea of cyberpunk harsh and dystopian. It's a symbolic finale of the journey we had the privilege of starting with a legendary actor and an icon of the genre. Your opinion about the game is important to us, as it will help us improve the title and create even better productions in the future. Maybe later. I won't. I'm not gonna do that right now. Okay. Let's exit out on this. Okay. I'm just gonna pull up. We're gonna go straight to this. Wow. Okay. Wow. That was very, very, very interesting. In ways I did not think would be possible. So I'm switching to desktop really quick just so that way I can fix up. I'm gonna showcase browser. Let's see. Let's look at, well, actually it shouldn't be a browser source. Cancel. Let's get rid of remove browser source. We'll put in just the display capture, which not my favorite way of doing this, but it is a way. Okay, that one. All right. We're going to go to this one. We're going to minimize, pull this up, and we are going to go to wheel spinner. This one. All right. Let's get this. Punk 2077. Beyond a steel sky. Annotation. Mirrors. Edge. Although I gotta be honest, that one I'm not too fond of the idea of. Hogwarts Legacy. HP console games. And then Mass Effect. And then Soma. All right. Let's see what we land on. Okay. I'm gonna no. Close. Let's okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do another I'm gonna do a removal method of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to remove until we get the desired result. All right. Beyond a Steel Sky. Beyond a Steel Sky, I have no clue what that's about either, but figure it'd be interesting to Harry Potter console games. We'll remove that. All right. Cyberpunk 2077.
Soma. We're removing that. It's either going to be Mass Effect, Anno Mutationum, or Hogwarts Legacy as the next one that we play. I was kind of hoping for Hogwarts. All right. Anno or Mass Effect? Anno or Mass Effect? Looks like we're playing the Mass Effect trilogy next. Mass Effect. And I'm actually going to veto that and play Hogwarts Legacy instead. Because fuck you all. Ha 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 ha. Alright, display capture. Let's remove display capture so that it's back to blue screen. And we are about to change the way that we're going with this. And we are going to switch to Hogwarts Legacy. Hagrid's Lobotomy, as I once called it. Hagrid's Lobotomy. I have not played this in over 2 years, so let's keep that in mind. Desktop, game capture, let's see. Alright. Hagrid's Lobotomy is running. It's just loading. So we're gonna wait for that to load. Search. Hogwarts Legacy. Wow. Boom. Alright. Otherwise, other than that, let's see. Okay. We're gonna sit out for a second. I'm gonna see if I can't change the title. If only it would be that easy. Live, let's see. So on live, let's switch the title. Hogwarts Legacy. Day 1. Hagrid got a lobotomy, and we are watching him struggle in the distant past. There we go. Alright, visibility public, gaming, thumbnail. Fuck, it's not gonna make any sense. Hogwarts Legacy. I'd make a thumbnail that's different, but I'm gonna change it to an old thumbnail that I had. This one will be my thumbnail. Yay! Save. Refresh page. There we go. Awesome. Like Dora the fucking Explorer up in here. Up in this biznewt. Alright. Now we just gotta wait for the shaders to prepare for a good 8 million years.
This may take a few minutes. Please wait for the presentation to me.
Okay. So I'm gonna actually do a list of what
angle I want these games to come in now. So I think we do Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy is 1 on the list. Then 2, we'll get into the HP console games. Console games. Since that makes sense to kind of go through that way. Which then, after that, we will do Cyberpunk. Punk 2077. Which feels good to do. Then after that, we'll do Soma, because I think it'll be around the time for the 2-year anniversary of when I played Soma for the first time, which will be nice. Then after Soma, we will play Mass Effect, probably. And that'll be all 3 Mass Effect games when I go to play those, so it will not just be like the first one. I play them on the hardest setting, and I have all the DLC for them, so just keep that in mind. So that'll probably take a few months to get done, all in all. Which, alright, whatever. Then after Mass Effect, we will do Beyond a Steel Sky. I have no clue the quality level of that game. And then after that, we'll do Anno Mutation. And after that, we may do Mirror's Edge, but I don't know if we're going to do Mirror's Edge on stream. I don't know. And that'll be the games lineup for the next foreseeable future. For probably, if I'm being honest, just Cyberpunk alone is going to take a fuck ton of time. So, and the HP console games, because the logic is I would be going through all of the console games, which means that we're going from Philosopher's Stone for, I think I have the PS1 version, all the way up to Deathly Hallows Part 1, because that's where my last copy of stuff is. Because I think I have Order of the Phoenix. I definitely have Goblet of Fire. That one's brutally tedious to get through, because it's actually just a bad game. But the 2 best ones, Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner of Azkaban. So if we do all the console games, that'll take until... honestly, that's going to take a fucking long time. I don't know why I was thinking that Soma will be like a February stream then. That would be insane. If it's Hogwarts Legacy and then the HP console games, that alone's going to probably take 4 or 5 months. Cyberpunk will take probably another 2 months after that. So Soma will arguably be around Halloween, or at least around the next semester, around August, I would say. Mass Effect, that's going to take a fuck ton of time. That's going to take probably 3 months in and of itself. Beyond a Steel Sky and Anno, no clue how long those will take whatsoever. Mirror's Edge, no clue either. I mean, this is probably going to be a full year worth. Just these 8 titles, or 8 game things, because if I do the tally on the HP console games, we're looking at Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber, Prisoner, Goblet, then Phoenix, then Half-Blood. Half-Blood is probably the best of the newer ones, and then Part 1 and Part 2.
1 and part 2. So we're looking at just there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 video games just in the HP console series. So, god damn, it's gonna be brutal. And then the Mass Effect trilogy, that's Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. So that's 3 games right there, and those are pretty extensive, and I like doing close to 100% for them. So that'll be 1, 2, and 3. Jesus. So what are we looking at? We're looking at 1, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17 games, all in all. Yeah, I think that's going to take most of the year. And that's not assuming, okay, accept your weird-ass user agreements. What the fuck am I looking at? Claim reward? Does this have like fucking microtransaction shit? I haven't played Hogwarts Legacy since it came out, essentially, so. Okay. Hold on. I need to see this then. Dark Arts pack. Kelpie robe, unavailable. Dark Arts garrison hat. No. Stop. I should probably buy this because it's only $2 and it's normally 20. So I'll buy that later when I'm off stream. Still nutso as hell. Alright, we're gonna play a new character. Wow! You've been accepted at Hogwarts School of Wizardry and Witchcraft and blah blah blah. How old are you? Like fucking 16, dude? What? Why does everybody... Okay, this is the thing with these like woke-ass games. Because I know a lot of people tried to claim that this game wasn't woke and other stuff like that, or tried to claim that the game was woke, or like, I don't know, they've just burned bridges with J.K. Rowling and all this shit, even though she never said anything that absurd at the end of the day. But like, there's something very obvious with these woke type games, and that's that, like, they have people that don't look like normal people. They have people that look like they all went to like the gay pride like meetings every other week, where they're like, it was so hard. I came out to my parents and they said that they didn't know if it was true or not. So I cried and threw everything around in the room with me and blah blah blah. And it's like, dude, you're not making a valid argument for your point if you're trying to argue with closed-minded people, and the way that you're doing that is by throwing a fucking conniption fit and throwing a bunch of objects around the room and other stuff like that. It doesn't make you seem like you're mentally sound. But whatever. No. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to explain. You know, it's just ridiculous. Whatever. I mean, and all these people, they have such a baby face. I mean, obviously they should, because they're children. You're playing as a child. But it's just kind of annoying to where, I don't know, they never look like humans. They look like people that are close to being people, but not quite.
There we go. That's probably close to my hairstyle. Maybe that? No, that's a little bit too female. Let's see, hair color. No. Alright, we're picking a... Why does everything have to be some mishmash, hodgepodge color of like, oh, well, if you're not normal hair colored, you're incapable of having normal hair color, right? There we go. That's about my hair color. Alright. Complexion. I know what my complexion is, and it is not a good one, so we'll do that. Freckles and moles. Probably a little bit more like that, but we'll see. I don't have that many freckles or moles on my face. There's more like, actually, that's very accurate. That one is just a little bit too far up, but otherwise, that's like actually kind of nuts. Let's see. Why is it always like scars and markings, and the scar's always like some like big fucking gash over your face and stuff? And it's like, dude, most people have like a tiny scar on their lip, or a scar on their neck or something like that. They do not have like some fucking Wolverine slash across their face. How many people do you think have gotten attacked by bears? I never understand that in character customization, why they'll have things like that. It's like, well, don't you want to be a badass? It's like, not particularly, no. I want to look like my actual self. I'm trying to make my character look like me. There we go. Eye color, let's try and get that as close to the brown-black that I have. There we go. Alright, what's this say?
That was quite something.
A few cobwebs and some dust.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe a few cobwebs and some... I am indeed a student. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I really am a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It's somewhere in between there and the neutral one, but we're gonna put it there. Let's turn this on to hard, because fuck you. First name is gonna be my name. Last name is gonna be my name. I'm gonna say I am a wizard, not a witch, because that would imply that I'm a woman, and I'm a man. Although my, body shape. Is there a way to change body shape? Because what the fuck is up with this dude? I have tits. Okay. Does this have to do with body shape too right here? Or is that over here? And I just didn't see it. Nope. Okay. We'll click on that one then. And then redo the entire fucking character creation. Because that's annoying. Alright, there we go. Haircut. Again, we are in the long hair category of... Okay. You know what? I'll go for a haircut that's similar to the one that I had when I was this age. So we will go with like... Okay. If we go to the one that I actually had when I was this age, it'd be probably close to that. I had like a weird haircut that I doubt they're gonna have the exact confines of here. So I'm gonna try and pick the one that I think is the most accurate to the one that I had. It's either gonna be... It's definitely not that one. I'm not that suave looking. I think it is this one, which kind of sucks, but whatever. No. There we go. That'd be hair color then. Let's do complexion yet again. Gotta freckles and moles again. There we go. Eye color. Why is everybody obsessed with... Okay, here's the thing. They're always like this inclusive, like, oh, it's the woke crowd. But then like the general aspect of like people who look vaguely normal is like blonde hair, blue eyes. And it's like, are you trying to imply subtly that the Aryan race is the supreme race or something? Like, I'm not saying you're racist, but I'm saying that there's definitely some sort of a precedent that you're setting with how you're implying these things to be. You know, it's just kind of like, I don't know, a little weird.
That was quite something. It was... I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. A few cobwebs and some dust. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
I'll be honest, if we're going with what I sounded like back in the day, it'd probably be this one.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Alright, there we go. Jesus, that's loud. Okay, let's just double check to see what the...
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Okay.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term
Oh, Eleazar! George!
There we go.
My rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts?
There we go.
We have a start of term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I think setting it in this time period is kind of odd. I'm not gonna lie. They could have just set it up in the modern day and done at genuine, like, Harry Potter shit. Actually, Hogwarts Legacy would have been so fucking cool if they had made you a side character in Harry's storyline, so like you could interact with Harry and stuff, but you're your own student. That actually sounds like a great game. To me, at least. God, I have to double check and triple check every time that the audio's not fucking out of control, because this is so loud in my ears.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Hold on. No, I can't even click the stuff to affect. So, all right.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary. It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, He's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
that she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
That is actually kind of a crazy intro. To fucking have the Kestrels show up because you just saw that dude die. By the way, a character that would be way better than any of the other characters we get in Hogwarts Legacy. I guess because they just don't have time to amply screw him up the way that they screw up all the others. I guess the best way that I can put this is that this game isn't, like, terrible by any means, but it's not a great game. It's just an okay to good game. It's just not phenomenal.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Perhaps a bit.
It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
I forgot how hand-holdy this game is. Oh, God. I'm gonna remember this poorly. I also have to fix settings.
I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Okay, there we go. Pause. Display settings, windowed full screen, Intel XES, quality, frame generation off, low latency VSync, frame rate. Why is frame rate capped at 30 and not 60 if VSync's on? That doesn't even make any sense. Image calibration, yeah, okay. Alright, image quality, preset recommended, high, ray tracing off, good. Although I say that, it may be better to switch the quality preset to medium. It looked like it was stuttering in the capture, although I'm not how sure that is to being real. I am going to fix my fucking audio though. Holy shit, dude. Dialogue volume. Let's bring that down like 35. We'll bring this to 25. 25. There we go. And 25. And then I'm going to... Also, audio configuration. Why is that manually set to home cinema headphones, dude? Okay. I'm going to double check OBS so that way I can turn that game capture back up to normal. Alright. Display subtitles, yes. Let's see. Save game. Except that it's currently not possible. Alright. Just making sure all this is good to go. And then I'm gonna double check on the capture what that looks like. Yeah, it's stuttering on the capture, which is not my favorite thing in the world to have happen. So I'm going to switch that to medium, apply settings, and then I'm going to play it with that because I feel like that's got proper frame rate now. Does it? Hold on. No, it doesn't.
How far did that portkey take us?
Why is
Farther
it
from
stuttering
London than the
so
carriage
much?
travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam
Okay.
sent that portkey to George for a reason.
I switch it to desktop.
And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to.
Uh-huh.
If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Okay. Yeah, I need to fix that.
Mind your step.
I need to fix this capture-wise. This is not doing well. Let's see. Windowed, full screen. Intel XeSS. Let's go balanced. Frame generation. Low latency mode. Technology. There we go. Maybe that'll make things better, quote unquote. I say quote unquote. Is that lagging at all, or is that going better? It still looks like there's some frame issues.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Fucking hell, dude. This is like really starting to get kind of annoying because clearly the frame generation, this game is clearly not optimized for streaming or something, but I just want to be capable of playing this game without any of this fucking psycho shit happening. Okay. Select. Let's go back. Field of view, motion blur, depth of field, chromatic aberration, and film grain. That's fine. I don't really care. if I turn this stuff to low, but then turn on ray tracing and have the ray tracing quality set to like medium or something, then apply. Oh, shit. If I want to apply these settings, please restart the game. Great. Okay, let's see if that looks better on the capture end of the spectrum. Hold on. Let's see if I switch this, add source, display capture, and then select automatic, select this display, and then do that, and then move it across to where it's like that. Okay, now it's not stuttering at all. And I can see that it's not stuttering at all. So it's the way that I was viewing the game. That's good to know. Within the order of the other game. 40, 23, 21, 22, 23 or something. Whatever. I'm gonna do that, turn off game capture, and actually remove game capture as of right now. Then I will switch it this way, which will showcase to me that, which if I then click quality, balance, frame generation off, low latency on, 60 FPS, I'm going to turn this back up to high and apply the settings. And I will look at just right here really quick just to see if it's stuttering, and it does not appear to be stuttering. I'm just gonna... Okay. Cool. Cool. Does not appear to be stuttering in any tangible way. So I think I fixed it. Saying that, ironically though, it is 8 o'clock. Ah, fuck, I still can't save it. Okay. I'll wait until I get to a save point, and then we're gonna stop for tonight. A powerful magic wielded by a rare few. Kiss me on my lips, boy. Hold on. Let's bring that down to where everything else is. All right. There we go. Possibly. Okay, dude. There we go.
Dude, again, this is the part where that was kind of tedious to me. That it is such a hand-holdy game. This game was like made for infants. Seriously. This game was made for baby. Baby. Like, talk about hand-holding measures. Uh-huh. I like he used Reparo, but it only repaired it like to decrepit ability. It's still not like anything close to it. It's still a ruin. It's like, are you kidding me, dude? Reparo sucks. If you can actually repair shit, what's the use of Reparo? How about the big orb thing? That looks out of place. Oh, hey, look. I wrapped around the big area. We're in Gringotts Bank or some shit. Yep, yeah, we actually are. Of course, it's goblins. Isn't this supposed to be like Jewish people? And they were like really mad at J.K. Rowling, and then J.K. Rowling was like, "This isn't Jewish people; they're goblins." And they're like, "Okay, yeah, money grubbing people with long noses and blah 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 blah." And she's like, "I what? Does everything have to be a Jewish thing for you guys?" It's like, all right. I was gonna stay far away just because you said that. Actually, I was gonna stay really, really far away. I don't like looking at your face. You're a freak. All of you are freaks.
I love how so many people thought that this game was controversial just because J.K. Rowling was considered like a TERF or something. Hello, Goblin, who's clearly under the control of some asshole. In fact, it's going to be a long trek to Vault 12 because blah 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 blah. Because fuck you, dudes. That's pretty sick. No, there was an interactable. No. Why? There we go. Professor just fucking blows up. It's got some defense mechanism that just like kills normal people. It just turns to red paste. There it is. Would you look at that? It's a door. You have rare and mystical powers because you're the chosen one or something. Or some shit. It's like, come on, dude. I do like how fluid the character's movement is. It doesn't feel like normal games where, like, I don't know. I guess the best way to describe it is like it doesn't feel like normal games where your character kind of just moves willy-nilly and stuff. It feels like your character and the other characters and this guy specifically are genuinely walking in a location. Wow, I have the ability to turn on a light. And now I'm gonna have to fight some fucking statues. Ah, great Jesus Christ. I need to remember that halo over my head. Alright, dude. Whatever you say, Professor. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. I'm gonna cast Lumos. Hey, look, there's a chest. The whispers of magic seem to be kissing me on the lips. They seem to be telling me I should kill them all.
Kill them all. Not just the men, but the women and the children, too.
There we go. Boom. Easy. Suck it.
Doing Potago to stun. Hold Q during Potago to stun him as he was a stupefied counter attack. Okay.
Wow. Dude, I have this game on hard, and this shit's easy. There's probably more of them than you'd think that there would be, but any chests or some shit? No, nothing. Wow. Lumos. Revelio. I'm definitely British and not definitely an American doing a British person's accent. I would never do that to you. Ooh, you know what you're seeing is ominous because there's little red tendrils around it. Oh no. Oh, I'm not supposed to go in the room. He told me not to. But I did anyway. Because everybody who tells me how to do things is gay. Gay in a negative context, because this is the 1800s and it's not supposed to be accommodating. But they still act like everything's socially acceptable here because they're wizards, I guess. And it's like, this is the 1800s. That one transgender barkeeper should be lynched. But no. We have to be woke because J.K. Rowling said some trans slur one time or something. I don't even think anybody knows what she actually said. People were too busy turning on her for moderately reasonable observations and concessions. It's a bomb. Pensive for viewing memories. You're supposed to take your face and drown yourself in the water. You know what? It reminds me of how fucking funny this game is, because they're like the unlimited power. I'm gonna be able to do whatever and everything, and then they the Slytherin guy just fucking Davras her, and that's the end of it. It's literally just kills her outright with the fucking killing curse. And it's like, why don't you just do that then? That seems way more powerful. These nuts have been dormant for centuries. I'm not giving somebody who has black eyes with red hues something. Dude, I could punch you like a fucking football. Dude, fucking go splat. His power stopped working. They just goes all over. What's his name? Rackham's face or whatever his fucking name is, and they just. Oh, that would have been just so funny. Just like,
God damn it! My power!
Dies. Sorry, there's something really funny about the idea of just the main character just like, oh, my powers, my incredible special powers, and then they just fail and they fucking die. Just not even a game over screen, just like, this is how it was supposed to be. I like how the 1800s is the only time when they've ever adopted new technology. And it's specifically just a train to get there. They can fucking apparate. Wizards can apparate. Or there's the flu network or any other number of logics. But they have a train. I've never understood this shit. J.K. Rowling's written herself into so many goddamn holes with the Harry Potter series by adding just like insanely crazy abilities. Like apparating, I get it. It's a high level wizard spell. Not everybody can do it. That makes sense. But the flu network, all you need is a bit of fucking green powder juice to shove up your nostrils in a fireplace, and all of a sudden you're wherever you want to be. No, it doesn't. You fucking suck, dude. First, I must contact the ministry.
Again, yet another instance of things getting a little bit like ridiculous and out of hand is that, yeah, this guy's a headmaster, but he's also a like Sirius's Black's distant ancestor back from the time frame when they were fucking evil. So this guy being just like mildly grumpy. Again, I don't know who this game is supposed to cater to, because sometimes they like showcase like they have a Vada Kedavra and it fucking kills people in an instant, and yet and they actually put it in the game, and yet in other contexts, like hell, even in all of the other Harry Potter games, you can't use a Vada Kedavra, but this one. I don't think that's no. Yeah, we're Gryffindor. Sorry, I know what house I'm in every context, and it's Gryffindor always. That's the first time. Like every time I choose the quiz in like the quiz version stuff, it's always Gryffindor with very similar answers. But then whenever you like play like this kind of game, it's like it always just acts like it's like, oh yeah, look at this, the magic of Hufflepuff, and it's like, shut up. Stop making Hufflepuff out like it's cool. It's not. It's the gayest house. It's the lamest house. It is literally the dumbest house. Hi, Miss Weasley. You wanna you wanna make me Ron's ancestor? Jesus. Hey, babe. Wanna make me the ancestor to the chosen one's friend? Run into a Potter. Hello, fat lady. Sorry, that audio cue was so fucking weird. What the hell was that? That was some public domain shit. What the hell? Okay, can I save now? Save. There we go. All right, we're done now. We are done. I can't keep doing this. Okay, that was fucking so stupid. All right. Holy shit. Fucking so stupid. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh jeez. This is going to be a rough one because I know for sure. Okay, we're going to do Hogwarts Legacy first because I want to showcase to you how the quality differs between Hogwarts Legacy and all of the old console Harry Potter games, because there is a difference. All right. Holy fuck. It almost feels like its own game that just got skinned to be a Harry Potter thing to get more sales, but I know it was always made to be a Harry Potter game, but it was supposed to be this, like, we're not with her kind of like anti-JK Rowling shit, and it's like, oh, my God. You know, how many times do you have to sit there and, like, be like, we're not with her, we're not apart, we don't agree with her, and it's like, dude, since, like, 2016, 2017 or something like that? Here, I'll bring it in. 2016, 2017, somewhere around that time frame was when her controversial statements were made. And the controversial statements was like, hey, maybe we should be checking the mental health of people before we put them into surgeries that are that are unreversible. Maybe we should do that. And it's always this thing, okay. It's always this thing where, yes, that is how logically you should be doing things as a doctor. That is an ethical way to behave as a doctor. You don't just say yes to people blindly. And certainly as hell, you need to make sure that a person is mentally capable of going under for certain procedures and surgeries and stuff like that. What she said, do I agree with all of it? No. And certainly I don't think many people should agree with all of it. However, here's the thing. She is entitled to her opinion, and I genuinely don't understand why she gets so much fucking hate for an opinion that is not bad relative to a lot of other people who have gone on and been far more successful out at, like, saying much harsher and more fucked up things. Mark Wahlberg is an actor who, like, didn't he, like, say that, like, all Jews gotta die or something? Liam Neeson went out and was like, I'm gonna kill a bunch of black people with a baseball bat at one point. Mel Gibson said a bunch of weird, like, slurs and stuff because he was drunk. You know, all these people, those people all ended out fine, but J.K. Rowling people act like that name is a slur now. At least, so in the literary profession anyway, I should say. I'm not too sure about the wider world. I don't think many other people care about J.K. Rowling in any weird sense or anything, but her original words were not that insane. It was stuff, it was normal stuff. Like, the concept of gender does exist. You can't claim that it doesn't because it invalidates the issues with genders that have occurred for hundreds, if not thousands of years. That is reasonable to say. But that pissed a lot of people off because they're like, gender is a concept. It's not real, man. And it's like, okay, guys, can we stop, like, sitting here and doing this whole fucking train of like, it's all just a social confines, man. You gotta think outside the box. And it's like, can you admit that, like, there are physical truths to the world? It's not all of some metaphysical psychological. We're not just all balls of, like, meat that come out and everything else is like outside or interior forces that illuminate that meat into things. It's like, that's not how that works, guys. Can we like chill a little bit? There are predetermining factors given within your genetic code that are developed when you're in the womb that have to do with a lot of things. I don't know, understand. I just never understood why this got so controversial, you know? But nowadays with J.K. Rowling, I don't know. I just feel like defending her, because here's the thing. She wrote a great book series, okay? Can everybody just chill out about J.K.? J.K. Rowling wrote a great, phenomenal book series. And you know, the first 3 books were phenomenal, like children's books, and then the 4th book pushed them into young adult territory hard. You know, she murdered a child in it. It's crazy. It's insane. Not many book series have been able to transition from children's book to like dark young adult in such a extreme way that her books did. And they're just very well done, you know? I respect them a lot too. As an author myself, I respect her books. So can we all just like take a chill pill with her? Okay. You know, maybe it's not the end of the world that she said some things that are, you know, possibly fucked up, or at least politically charged things. There are plenty of people who do. So anyway, there's my little 2-bit rant for today. I am going to let us go there. So, yeah, sort of a weird note to end on, talking about politically charged things, but whatever. It is what it is. Hogwarts Legacy next stream, which will probably be, I guess today's Sunday, tomorrow's Monday, probably tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow about things. It might be tomorrow. It might end up being Wednesday, or no, not Wednesday. Tuesday instead. Wednesday it won't. There will definitely won't be a stream because it's New Year's Eve and New Year's Day is Thursday, so no stream then. So it's either going to be Monday, tomorrow, or Tuesday, and then definitely a stream Friday for sure. So keep posted. I'll try and update as needed. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a good day and stay non-moronic.